Hey, my name is Benjamin Nowak, and you're watching What the Hill Now.
Yo, welcome back to WTH, and I'm glad to introduce my special guest for today, Benjamin Nowak. How's it going?
How's it going, man? I'm doing pretty good. How about you?
Hey, man, just doing all right so far.
Sounds good.
Yeah. You're a senior already.
I am, yes.
Yeah, how's that feel?
It's weird. I don't know. I didn't think I would be graduating on time after switching majors as a junior, but
Yeah.
I made it. So it's kind of like surreal, I guess.
In order to prove about it, please introduce yourself.
My name is Benjamin Nowak. I'm a senior at BA Drama at UNCG. I've been here for 2 years. Well, this is my second year. I did community college before that, and ironically, my parents kicking me out is what made me able to afford real, not community college. So then I came here, and it's honestly been COVID aside, it's been a good learning experience. I guess went to community college for 2 years, and then I've been here for it's been a good learning experience. I think I've learned a lot and grown a lot more than I even, I guess, expected and hoped to. So it's been cool.
So what was it like growing up?
Oh, which part of growing up? It was interesting. I grew up in a cult. I'll just start with that, I guess. My parents joined the church a month before I was born, so my whole life up to age 19, I think, in November of 2018, I was there, and so it's pretty much what I knew my whole life. It was a little independent Baptist church that moved from Charleston to Winston in 2011. So yeah, I grew up in Charleston. I had 6 siblings, so a pretty big family, I guess, for today's standards. There's a lot I could go into. All right, take 7. We'll get there one day.
We will. Well, what made you want to, develop a relationship with the world of theater?
Oh, that's an interesting one, I guess. Everything's interesting sometimes, but when I was a kid, I had 6 siblings again. So my dad worked a lot, all the time when I was a kid, and he was so there was a period of time where we pretty much only saw him on Sundays at church, and then afterwards. And so my mom used to direct my 6 siblings and me in little plays that we'd kind of put on for my dad on those Sundays. So we do the Justice League, or there was that story of the 5 brothers from the Chinese canon, and we did with just kids stories or cartoons that we were watching. She would just direct us in little makeshift plays and stuff, and I guess that's probably what piqued my, introduced it to my young brain, and then I don't know, I feel acting has just been a part of my life, I guess, and coping mechanism and stuff with dumb humor and just different kind of masks that you wear to get through things, and so I did high school for a couple of years in I did theater for a couple of years in high school, and then I guess I felt like I didn't have a justifiable reason to keep going that would be accepted by my church, and so because they were very much anti Hollywood, theater as a real job, real career, I guess, and very much you work for money and I don't know, stuff like that, classic conservative.
The conservative stuff,
of course. And so I kind of stopped for 4 years, I guess, but I never lost the passion, I guess, for the drive for it. And then when my when everything with my church and my family happened and fell out, I just was like, well, I guess I'll do what I, actually have a passion for, something I actually care about. Which science was cool and I liked it, but it's not the same, you know.
So you plan to do musical theater or straight up theater?
I would love to do all of it. I like film a lot. Film's one of my, I guess I kind of want to, it would be like film and then like theater slash musical theater and then like, other smaller forms or whatever.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's kind of my thing. But I enjoy musical theater. I haven't been exposed to a lot of it until like this year in my Broadway history class, but I do enjoy it. I would love to do musical theater more, regular theater, all of it pretty much.
So now that you're a senior, what experiences do you most favorably recollect, or what would say was your favorite part of being around the campus and off campus?
Well, I don't know. I feel like for most of the year, obviously this year, the whole time has been COVID restricted. So I only got like around 2/3 of a normal college year. But that was fun. I liked just just the community, I guess. The theater department is full of wonderful people and students and, some of the faculty, which there's also a lot of drama going on with that right now. But, I think altogether, especially in the student community, it's a nice place to be. It's especially after coming out of somewhere so like polarizing and like controlling, just to have the freedom to be a person and like just explore yourself and learn what you care about. I don't know. It's like freedom in a way, but controlled by the school. So.
If it wasn't for theater and all that, what other careers are you willing to go into?
Willing to go into? Well, I've been doing sales. Well, technically I've been doing sales since I was like 8 years old, but I've been doing sales for the last few years, like since I used to be a contractor for my dad. And then after all that, when I got out, I did sales, and that's pretty much been what I've been financially supporting myself on. So if that continues to work out, I'm cool with that, because you don't need a college degree, but I'll have one. And you can just do it, make your money, it's free. You can kind of make your own schedule for the most part. So I don't know, I guess that's kind of the main one I've been doing. I don't really like it that much, but it makes enough money for me to live. So, I don't know, I'd be willing to take a lot of work to get me by, but I don't know. I don't really value anything enough to build it into a whole career other than this, and maybe something like with nutrition would be the only other thing I would probably consider, but yeah.
Yeah. I could definitely understand that part as well. Because lots of things happen a lot recently these days.
Yeah.
So, how are you handling life now that COVID has? I know you already said some of it, but
Right. It's an all-encompassing effect, I guess. So, yeah, I don't know. I mostly just chill. I go to one of my friends' houses and my house, and that's pretty much it for like 90% of my life.
wow.
But I got to see my aunt and uncle in Atlanta this past week. It's been interesting because I didn't even really become available or like start looking for like professional work until pretty much when COVID kicked in. So, and then I had like all this free time, and I like got a Backstage account. So it's like, ironically, COVID is what has gotten me the short films and like gigs and stuff that I've done, not to say COVID has gotten me them, but you know, I feel like that was what kind of gave me the boredom to start just doing whatever I could to get jobs and just like find ways to get my foot in the door, I guess, get some film reel and stuff. But other than that, I don't know, it's just like I gotta keep just going day by day, I guess. That's pretty much how I get through everything. Yeah.
So what would be, if you got a plan once you graduate?
So everything is crazy.
Pretty much.
Yeah, everything is crazy. But my temporary, I guess, like my unless things change plan is I'll be going to Charlotte for a little bit because that's where my job that I worked last summer is. So I'm gonna go there, try to make a bunch of money over the summer, and then I am between either staying in Charlotte or going to Atlanta for the rest of the year. If I can get like consistent work in Atlanta, then I would probably go there. But just, I mean, you never know what's going to happen. So, you know, come August, we could live in a completely different world.
Yeah, you really don't.
But, you know, tentatively, that's the word I was looking for earlier. Tentatively, Charlotte, Atlanta, and then, December, January, hopefully moving up to New York and seeing if I can get some footholds there. I know some friends moving then, so we're going to try and, make rent cheaper.
I hope all this is not because we've all been vaccinated, so.
Literally, yeah.
It's really not bad.
Speaking of, I just got my first vaccine today.
Ooh.
There's the battle wound, you know? So yeah, that was, if I may, the vaccine was a big thing for me because coming from my background, I had a lot of like worries and just like, some of it was just weird religious stuff and some of it was like just, overthinking because of those, built-in anxieties or whatever. So I had like, a couple of panic attacks, not super serious ones, but like, they happened. And then, I don't know, I was just like, the reason that I kind of like left my church and wanted to stop doing all that was to just like get away from like the fear of it all, because it's pretty much what it all was just fear mongering.
Yeah.
With the pastor, with hell, with the types of punishment and stuff, like it was just fear inducing subjugation and obedience, and which sucks, but that fear still is there sometimes about a lot of things, and the COVID vaccine was one of the ones where it's like you mix that with the conservative ideals and it's like not quite anti-vax, but definitely like untrusting of things like this, which is fair. I mean, the government gives you a lot of reason to not trust things, but I don't know, a lot of people have come back with not having bad reactions, so yeah. I figured I'll just say fuck it and do it. Let me know if I'm not allowed to swear.
Oh, no, you can't.
Okay. So yeah, I just kind of told my brain to shut up and and did it, so yeah, and I'm feeling fine so far, so.
Final question. Who inspired you to keep doing what you're doing? Celebrities included.
I don't even know, man. I don't know. The fear of being broke, I guess. I don't know. I just had to do it, I guess. I don't know. I feel like theater keeps me going, or not just theater, but like acting. And just the thought of like being able to do this for my life. I don't know. It's a weird thought for me, but like really exciting, if that makes sense.
Follow up with this. You want to do film, right?
Yes.
If you went to Hollywood, which actor or actress do you want to collaborate with?
Do I want to collaborate with? Oh. I don't know. I feel like Zendaya would be a good collab. That's a cool show, Euphoria. I don't know, man. I'll be honest, like, I don't have, like, a ton of knowledge of, like, pop culture, I guess. I would say, like, Brad Pitt would be, like, I don't know if I'd want to collab with him, but, like, his, you know, I'd like to, you know, do all the shit Brad Pitt does.
I can't believe it, man.
Why? What?
I mean, Brad Pitt, yeah, he's very, very big. He's a legend.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
It's so tough to collaborate with him, though.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know that I would want to collaborate with him. I think it'd be cool, though. He could probably teach me a lot. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what kind of person he is, I guess, but.
Yeah, I don't know what type of person he is either.
Yeah. But as an actor, he's pretty good,
yeah,
so,
really, really
very,
good.
you know. So, I would love to be compared to Brad Pitt one day, I guess. That would be, like, ultimate goal.
You with the long hair, when I first saw you in our Baltimore,
right.
I thought you kind of looked like Jason Momoa.
Oh, yeah. Fair. Hey, I'll take that one. That's a good-looking dude right there.
Yeah, he's
so
really, really good.
Let's go. I would love to work with Jason. I feel like that would be fun.
Speaking of that, you saw Justice League?
I have not. I've heard a lot. I've seen a lot of memes about it.
Yeah.
I've seen a lot on Twitter about it, but I haven't seen it yet. Have you?
Yeah. It was 4 hours, but it was pretty good.
Okay, yeah. It would be a lot to sit through probably, but I may just watch it one of these days. I'll have to see if one of my friends like is watching it, and I'll just be like, all right, I guess it's happening.
I can't believe it. The hardest thing to do, Henry Cavill, I could not see anyone else do
as Superman. Yeah, fair enough. That's funny. You remember when he did that one where his mustache was CGI'd out? That wasn't that like Batman vs Superman, I think. That was funny. There's a lot that could be said and that should be said about the film and theater stuff. Maybe one day when I make it, I'll feel more qualified to give advice on that than when I'm 2 years, into a college degree. But hey, just keep doing what you love. I don't know. I feel like that matters. That has to matter. Otherwise, what's the point? Yeah, just keep pushing and don't let other people dictate what you believe. See for yourself. Question, but don't question absurdly. I don't know. Think things through, definitely, also. That's an important one. Think things through sometimes. Sometimes it's nice to be spontaneous, but sometimes you need to think things through and realize that it's actually a stupid idea. Because I made a lot of stupid decisions. But, yeah. Well, cool, man. Thanks for having me.
Alrighty, man. Thank you so much.
Of course.